Good morning, South Avenue. It is Friday, June 12th, the last day of school and the last day of the morning news. Why are you outside, Mr. Burke? I'm going to tell you why I'm outside. Because I got up extra early today because I want to go down and say goodbye to the fifth graders because they're going to drive the loop and pick up their stuff and sort of have their virtual moving up ceremony. And so I got to go early, and everybody in my house is still asleep. So I'm trying not to wake them up. So I came outside to do our last morning news. The dog really wants me to throw the ball.
What's for lunch? What's for lunch? Anybody know? What's for lunch?
For lunch today, hopefully you got some lunches left over from Wednesday. The food pickup program will continue next week, so you can go get lunches on Monday and Wednesday. And then I know that there is a summer program being planned, but I have not heard that it is finalized yet. The weather today. Beacon, New York, partly cloudy, high of 83. That sounds like a lovely day to get outside and explore, do some investigating, check out phenomenon, wonder about things, get some exercise, all those wonderful things.
It's your birthday today. It's your birthday today. There's a cat licking your birthday cake. It's your birthday today.
Birthdays. Let's see. Today is the 12th, and there are two birthdays today. Matthew Brown and Christopher Mack have birthdays today. Happy birthday, guys. And for the rest of June, we got Gianna Mercer, Gianna Rose Marfo, Ariana Diaz, Jalen Mitchell, Lily Vagrinsik, Christian Osborne, Winong Kabarshi, Winong Kabarsi. Sorry if I'm messing that last part up. Winong, Ariana Lunsford, and Amelie Vigent. Happy birthday, everybody. Hope you have a good one. And all you August and July birthdays, I'll make sure to catch up in September. Woohoo! 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 So you've probably been looking and saying, wow, Mr. Burke, what's up with that shirt? That's an awesome shirt. Well, let me tell you about this shirt. One of my students, Atticus, made this shirt. He silk screened it. He drew the picture down at the Museum of Natural History, and they silk screened this shirt and gave me one. How cool is that? It's amazing. I love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much, Atticus. This is awesome. My wife was so excited for me to have more t-shirts. She always is saying, honey, why don't you have more t-shirts? You need more t-shirts. You should get more t-shirts. And so whenever I get new t-shirts, she's like, yes. I'm just kidding. I have like 3,000 t-shirts, and she's always like, why do you have so many t-shirts? Because t-shirts are cool, right? I mean, that's why I have so many t-shirts. Anyway, thank you very much for the t-shirt, and I will be wearing it in the summer, sitting here in my Adirondack chair in the backyard, throwing the dog the ball. Here, give me the ball. Give me the ball. Come on. She loves chasing the ball. And we have a couple last videos. We have Mia has been watching some baby robins outside of her window. Sounds like they've flown the coop, flown the nest. But this is close to when they were still getting fed by mom. And Caroline has a STEM challenge that she was working on, made a catapult. Super cool.
Mama bird feeding the birdies.
This is my STEM challenge.
What did you make, Caroline?
I made a catapult out of Tinker Toys.
Okay, very good. Now let's launch it. What are you going to launch? Very good. What's next? A teapot. Turn the cup. Cool.
Okay, let's see what this bounce.
Yay, very good.
So, a couple of people have thanked me for doing the morning news, and I just want to say, seriously, thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sending in videos of yourselves doing cool stuff all this time. Thank you for sending me little notes, telling me what's happening. It has helped me to feel connected, and this has been a confusing time being out of school all this time, and it was really, for me, a really wonderful chance to do this and to kind of be able to talk back and forth through the internet with you. And I really do appreciate everything that you guys have done to stay in contact with me, because I don't know, this would have been hard feeling more all by myself. So it made me feel like I was in the community even though I wasn't. So thank you again. I have a request. I have one request before we go. And remember, I got to keep this relatively short because I'm going down to Beacon. And that is, so, you know, I know a lot of you guys have family members that are have been working all this time with the COVID virus out there, and a lot of people getting sick, and they were working all this time, some of them in healthcare. I know for a fact that there are many parents who work in healthcare out there, and my wife is a nurse practitioner. She works over in Newburgh. She helps out mommies who are expecting new babies, and she's going to work, and sometimes people are coming through who are sick. And that makes me worried, right? I don't want my wife to get sick, and so I worry that, you know, when she's seeing people who are sick, that could happen. Also, my mom works on in a hospital in Rochester, and she is secretary on the floor where they have all the COVID patients. So all the people who are sick with the COVID are on that floor, and so I am so proud of both of them, because I know they're working hard and taking care of people, and that's awesome. And they're, you know, being brave and dealing with that and facing that. But I don't want them to get sick. And so the thing that would be the best is if people stopped getting sick. So as we start to reopen and we go out more and we start to interact more with other people, I'm going to ask that we are really careful. Okay, we've learned some lessons about how to keep ourselves from getting sick, and we can still remember them even though things are opening up. Number one, what am I going to do? Well, first of all, I'm going to wear that mask. So whenever I'm out and I can't be more than 6 feet from somebody, right? You know, if you're breathing, usually, you know, 6 feet's a pretty good distance to be away from somebody. But if you're going to be closer than that, mask. I'm going to wear that mask, okay? And so I'm going to wear my mask. I'm going to stay 6 feet away from people. I am going to wash my hands often. And I am going to try not to touch my face, which is not a problem because I don't touch my face anyway. What? Yeah, I don't touch my face. You have the videotape? No. Okay, let's see.
Don't touch your face, don't touch your face. Whatever you do, don't touch your face. Keep your hands in your personal space. Don't touch your face. Get it? Most people with the virus won't get too sick at all, but they can still be carriers and totally doom us all. Well, don't touch your face. I'm imploring you. If you haven't guessed, I'm not impressed. This is much worse than the flu. Oh, don't touch your face, don't be a fool. It really is a simple rule. Don't touch your face, sounds like a plan. And while you're at it, wash your hands. Bloody disgusting. Break it down, what if I'm not sick? Don't touch your face. If my nose I must pick, don't touch your face. Even if I have to sneeze, don't touch your face. If I'm starting to wheeze, don't touch your face. Do I even have to ask? Don't touch your face. If I'm wearing a mask, don't touch your face. If you're having germ problems, I feel bad for you, man. I got 99% of them by washing my hands. Even if you don't show symptoms, even if you're feeling strong, even if you just don't get...
Okay, so I promise to wash my hands as often as I can. But anyway, please, let's keep up these good habits that we've learned. And the other reason that I'm really hoping more people don't start getting sick because, we're opening up is that I want to see you in September. And if, more people start getting sick, I think that will be less likely to happen and we'll be back to the virtual thing, which we can make work. But I really missed you guys, and I hope in September we're in a classroom somehow and we can do it that way. But it's all going to depend on how good we follow the guidelines and try and take care of each other by wearing masks and social distancing, all the good stuff that we've learned. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful summer, and I hope we see each other in person in September.
Just admit you're wrong. Greet people with your elbow or talk over the phone. It took a global epidemic to help us see we're not alone. We're
Bye.
not alone. So don't touch your face, don't touch your face. We don't need another corona case.